Welcome to Atlanta's new on-demand stand-up comedy series. Sit back, enjoy, and let's see who's laughing now.
Very young. How long have you been doing stand-up?
I have now been doing stand-up for 7 months, so just still pretty new to
Did
it.
you get into it so early?
The very first time I told a joke, it was a dare. It was kind of like an open mic thing. Everybody was playing acoustic guitars, and it was to impress this girl. And so I got up there, did maybe like 2 minutes, and yeah, I don't think I ever talked to her again after that. It's a lot like drugs, I think. It's like you're kind of nervous about it, you're not sure what to expect, and then you do it, and if you do well, then you have an amazing time. If you do bad, then it's pretty much the worst night of your life. But overall, I think it's been a lot of fun so far. My mentor is Stephen Wright. Grew up listening to him and watching him. He was completely different from anyone else you'd see. Just the complete other end of the spectrum from like Robin Williams or Richard Pryor or something. I thought that was very interesting. So that's kind of the style that I go towards. And then most of my material comes just from friends and family and work, stuff like that. So the Atlanta comedy scene is very accepting of newcomers. You think of New York and like Chicago and LA as the big meccas for comedy, but you can't just go up there and say, hey, I want to do comedy. But in Atlanta, they're very supportive of people just starting out. There's a lot of open mic nights, which I have been doing and will continue to do. And just the family, the people that you meet, it's just all a very nice camaraderie. We're going to see a lot of observational comedy. Again, the Stephen Wright sort of persona. I get Woody Allen a lot. So that's kind of what we'll go with tonight.
Oh, thank you guys. I'm kind of nervous. I'm worried you guys are gonna laugh at me. So I was reading Cosmo the other day, and according to Cosmo, the ladies like the bad boys. They like the guys that break the rules. So I started wearing black and brown a lot. Also, according to Cosmo, they like the guys that live dangerously. This morning I cooked bacon, naked. Got any smokers in the house? Yeah, I'm a smoker too. Whenever someone's like, smoking's gonna give you cancer, I'm like, no, it's cool. I'm an Aries. I think it'd be funny if a British Royal Guard married a mime. Wouldn't that be funny? Because then like a few years later, they have to go to marriage counseling for communication problems. What's an insomniac's worst nightmare? Shouldn't the band be called The Whom? I have this really great quote about nihilism, but what's the point? There's a lot of stereotypes in the world. I blame the game Guess Who. Does your person watch Good Times? Does your person take Viagra? I think 2 examples is enough. What do you think would happen if the police used positive reinforcement? It's like you get pulled over. Oh, sorry, is there a problem, officer? No, you're going the speed limit. Good job. That'd be weird. Why is it called Alcoholics Anonymous when every meeting starts out with, "Hi, my name is Mel Gibson." Dear Pringles, you taste really good. But why would you put something so good in a container that only a 12-year-old anorexic girl can get into? How often does Edward Scissorhands jack off? So I was hanging out with this girl the other day and we were trying to figure out what we were gonna do. And she was like, "You think of something, you're creative." I was like, "Let's have sex." She was like, "No, I said be creative." I was like, "I'm being procreative." Oh! Shouldn't the Stevie Wonder song be called "Is She Lovely"? Get it? 'Cause he's blind? So this just in, gay marriage is now legal in every state. Prison. I don't like Christmas because I never know what to get Jesus. And it's his birthday too, so I feel like I have to get him two things. Last year I got him a Livestrong bracelet. Because I figured he would already know what Jesus would do. Hold on, there's more. I think this year I'm gonna get him a full-bodied vintage 1967 bottle of water. Like, here you go, Jesus, you do the rest. But I really like this whole comedy thing, and to prove my dedication to it, I've decided to take a vow of sexual abstinence until I'm famous. I really hope I get famous tonight. Thank you, guys.
Hey, so I was talking with Phil, we talked last night some too. How many millions of pounds of food does the Atlanta Community Food Bank generate in a year for starving families?
We're going to do about 30 million pounds, and we serve 700 community-based organizations. We're not serving the individual families, but all the organizations and congregations that feed folks. That's how it works.
30 million pounds. This guy. That's awesome.
A lot of help.
All right, and now you get paid $1 a pound, is that right?
Yeah, I wish. Yeah. I get paid like the comedians do.
All right, well then you're doing better than me. Well, that's cool. So now you started this, you actually started the Atlanta Community Food Bank, is that right?
I did, 1979, so 31 years.
31 years ago. Now, are you a hippie? Are you a reformed hippie?
Not reformed. I do trim my beard now, though, Marshall, so.
What's the longest your beard ever got?
Oh, it was down here when I started, so this is what happens after 31 years. all kind of falls away.
Well, the more employees you get, the shorter the beard gets.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the reverse of sleeping longer. It's like, you lose sleep, you lose beard.
Well, the reason we're successful is because we've had good community support. We use over 1,000 volunteers a month. I don't know if any of you have ever volunteered at the food bank, but I certainly welcome you to come down and do that.
That's awesome. Now, also, you're telling me the food that's gathered tonight is actually going to be on families' tables within the next 1 or 2 days. Is that right?
It'll go out next week. So, what you're doing is having a good evening, I hope. We're going to have some laughs, but we're helping hungry families. And there's a lot of people out of work now. We all probably know some of those folks. So, this is a win-win. Comcast has been a great partner over the years. You're a new partner I hope we can work with in the future.
Are you hitting on me?
I am. Did you notice?
Yes, I did, as a matter of fact. You can't see his right hand. Well, that's good. Well, thank you very much for all the work you've done, man. I wonder how many families do you think your efforts have fed over the years?
Oh my goodness, we're doing about 60,000 families a month.
Times 31 years.
That's a lot of families.
We don't even have a calculator that big. Thank you, Bill. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Bowling.
Every time a different viewer watches a new episode of Who's Laughing Now, Comcast will donate $1 to the Atlanta Community Food Bank. Watch all the episodes, and we'll make a donation on your behalf. Thank you for watching.